guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you 5 DIY Starbucks ideas. If you like Starbucks, click that like button and comment down below your favorite Starbucks drink. If you're not already subscribed and you would like to see more fun DIY videos, please click that subscribe button. The first project will be a mini Starbucks lip balm. For this one, I'm going to use one of these little cups with a lid. I will leave a link down below where you can find these, and you can also find these at restaurants with their takeout. For the wand, I'm going to use one of these from a pack that I got online. If you don't have one of these, you can use one from an old lip gloss. And if you want to make your own, check out this video to learn how. The link will be down below. I started by making a hole in the center of the lid, and you will just want to make the hole big enough that you can fit a straw through it. For the next part, I'm going to use a green straw, and I'm going to glue the wand to the straw. Now put the lid back on the cup and place the wand or straw in the hole. And to make the whipped cream, I'm going to use some white Model Magic clay, and I just rolled it into a snake shape. Wrap the Model Magic clay around the top of the lid to make it look like whipped cream. Once you have the clay how you would like it, set that aside and let it dry overnight. Here is what mine looked like the next day. And my Model Magic clay had stuck to the top of my lid. If yours doesn't, just apply a little bit of super glue to secure it together. To make the lip gloss, you can either use Vaseline or some unpetroleum jelly. Fill the cup with Vaseline. To give this a tint, you can use some pink lemonade Kool-Aid, or you can use some watermelon flavored Jello. I'm going to place a little bit of the Jello in a cup, add a little bit of water, and mix that together. Take the Jello or Kool-Aid mixture and mix that into the Vaseline. And here is what mine looks like at this point. Place the lid back on and add the straw or the wand to the center. Trim the straw down to any size that you would like. I went online and printed out a Starbucks logo and cut it out. Applied some glue to the back and secured it to the cup. And that's how you make these easy and cute mini Starbucks lip balms. The second idea will be a DIY Starbucks phone case. For this one, I went online and I printed out different sizes of a Starbucks Frappuccino. I used some clear packaging tape to laminate them. Next, I cut out each of the images. Once all the images are cut out, start placing them on the phone how you would like them. I used a little piece of tape and taped each of the images to the phone. Once they were all taped down, I added a clear phone case, and that is how you make this easy Starbucks Frappuccino phone case. The third idea will be a mini Starbucks chocolate chip keychain. For this one, you will need to head to the link down below and print out this printable. Once it's printed out, I laminated it with a piece of laminating paper, or you can also use clear packaging tape. Once it's laminated, cut it out. Now start folding it to look like the Starbucks pastry bag. Once it's folded, use some glue to secure it together. And here is what it should look like. Next, I'm going to take a piece of tan polymer clay. I'm going to roll that in a ball, and then I'm going to press it down to form a round circle to look like a cookie. I'm going to use a toothbrush to give it some texture. Make sure that you're using a toothbrush that is only for crafting projects. Next, I'm going to use a piece of chocolate covered clay, and I'm going to start cutting out little pieces to look like chocolate chips. Place the little chocolate pieces onto the cookie. I will be using a little screwdriver to make a hole in the top. Once you have the hole made, then place that in the oven and bake it according to the package instructions. Add a jump ring and a keychain to the cookie. Finish this off. Place a little bit of super glue in the bag and glue the cookie to the bag. And that's how you make these mini Starbucks cookie bag keychains. The fourth DIY will be a mini liquid Starbucks notebook. For this one, I'm going to use one of these Jello shot glasses and lids, like I used in the Lip Balm. I will leave a link down below for these. Start by cutting one of the cups in half. To make the notebook, take a piece of pink cardstock and trace around the cup. Cut that out, and then do that one more time so you have two of the identical pieces. Take one of the pink pieces, trace around that onto some white paper, and then cut out several sheets to form the notebook. Once you have all your pieces for your notebook cut out, add one of the pieces of pink cardstock to the front and one to the back, and clip those together. To bind the notebook together, I painted a thick layer of Elmer's glue on one side of the notebook. Set that aside and let that dry for a few hours. Here is mine once the glue had dried. To make the liquid Starbucks cup, I cut out a piece from a sheet protector. You can also use a bag, like a Ziploc bag, for this as well. Hot glue along the sides and the bottom of the cup, and glue that to the bottom of the sheet protector. Fill the cup with water to make sure that there are no leaks on the sides or the bottom. In a separate cup, add some water and some pink paint and stir that together. Fill the cup about 3/4 of the way up with the pink mixture, then hot glue around the top of the cup, bring the sheet protector over, and smooth it out to seal it together. Once the glue has cooled down, cut off any excess part of the sheet protector around the cup. And here is what it should look like. Next, I just glued the notebook to the back of the cup. To make the whipped cream for this, I'm going to use the white Model Magic clay, and I just rolled that into a snake shape. I placed my notebook in a cup to make it sturdy, then I just started wrapping the Model Magic clay around the cup to give it the whipped cream effect. Here is mine after I had wrapped the clay around it, and I just set that aside and let it dry overnight. I cut out a Starbucks logo and I glued that to the front of the cup. Once my clay was dry, I used some super glue to glue it to the notebook. And that's all there is to these fun mini liquid Starbucks notebooks. The last idea will be mini cake pop pens. For this one, you will need a ping pong ball. I used a thumbtack to create a hole in the ping pong ball, and then I used a wooden skewer to make the hole just a little bit bigger. I'm going to keep the ping pong ball on the wooden skewer, and then over a cup I'm going to drip on some paint and swirl it around to make it look like a cake pop. Once the ball is fully coated, set that aside and let it dry. Here is mine once it was dry. To make the sprinkles on top, I will be using some white puffy paint. I'm going to use the ink from one of these mini pens. If you don't have a mini pen, you can use a regular pen and cut it down to size. Remove the wooden skewer and replace it with the ink. And that's how you make these mini cake pop pens. I hope you guys enjoyed all 5 of these Starbucks DIY projects. Leave me a comment, let me know which one was your favorite. As always, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Until next time, I hope you guys all have an amazing day.